Warner Robins Police is looking for a killer. Officers say shot and killed a 34-year-old man at an apartment complex 7 years ago. One captain tells me the owner of a baseball cap could bring investigators one step closer in solving this Middle Georgia cold case. A lot of people come to Warner Robins. They don't call it the International City for no reason. In August 2008, Ronald Brown wanted to have some fun. So he headed to a house party in the Cedar Point apartment complex on Ignico Drive.
He was at the apartment and they were having a cookout. Now, there were people inside the apartment, there were people outside, and he just arrived.
Minutes after he got there, a robber disrupted the party. And that's where things get a little hazy.
Crimes like this don't happen in that apartment complex, and they haven't.
What happened next was unexpected.
He was just a visitor, and he got in the middle of an altercation. He was shot multiple times.
Authorities say when they got to the Cedar Point apartments, it was a madhouse. People were running everywhere because of the shooting, making it hard to find witnesses and find out who the possible shooter was. Investigators say it was as if Brown was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
People that see something, or they see something they don't think is important, or they think the police already know about this, they don't let us know that, so we really don't know.
In the middle of the chaos, officers say someone left behind a clue.
Now, this piece of evidence that we have, it doesn't necessarily belong to the suspect. It may belong to a witness. We don't know. We just know we found it at the crime scene.
That clue was a fitted Pittsburgh Pirates baseball cap. Captain Chris Rooks with the Warner Robins Police Department says the hat's owner could bring investigators one step closer to solving this case.
And one side of the hat has the name Blindside on it. Now, we don't know the significance of that. We don't know who the hat belongs to, but we did find it at the scene.
After interviewing several witnesses, Rooks says there wasn't much to go with, but there were a few leads.
We also had information that there was a brown, older model, box-style car with without rims. I understand the rims were blacked out.
Officers weren't able to track down the car or who pulled the trigger. Rooks says it's tough to deal with, especially going back to Brown's family with little information.
When you talk to the family and children and loved ones, and you go through that grieving process with them as you work in that case, it affects you, and a lot of times you begin to feel like you're part of that family.
If you know who shot Ron Brown, call the Warner Robins Police Department. Their number is 302-5378. If you'd like to see other families waiting for justice, you can visit our website's cold case page. That's 41NBC.com/cold cases.